G'day. I want to start the video off by saying that I won't have another gameplay video probably till this weekend, at least. I run out of footage. I haven't been able to play a great deal because I've been, once again, as I say on my shitty little music videos, that one day I'm going to get right. I got possessed again, this time for another reason. So here is my mod pack here. And here is the document of said pack. This is everything. This is version 3. I have probably spent well in excess of about 50 plus hours trying to get this document done. My first 2 fuck-ups were bad. Well, not bad in the sense of like, terrible. It's just the way that I structured it. It wasn't intuitive. It wasn't good. I had to sort of take a bit of time to learn this Google document thing a little bit better. And I came up with this, which is pageless. And I had to learn how to do my headings and all of that sort of stuff. So this is what I come up with. It's what I've been possessed by. So let's get a few things out of the way first. You may wonder why I'm doing it now. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I've been very happy with the mod overall. With the mod pack overall. Besides, when I first put it all together, I had a lot of fuck-ups and a lot of problems. Now it seems like it's running like smooth butter. The only problem I'm having right now is every now and then when I do a level transfer, you're going to see for some reason you've gained a rank in reputation. It'll show up on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. You're not gaining any rank, it just shows up. So I think it's an order issue, or the other idea I had is I've got 2 mods that are conflicting on rank, and I've got to figure out which ones are doing it, right? But apart from that, until maybe I go north, because I'm running the area updates on my pack. Right now, I'm basically under the redone collection 1. Once I start reaching radar or red forest, that's when collection number 2 kicks in. So besides going north, but even if I go north, any problems I would have already had an inkling of, and I haven't. So I've been very happy with the way the mod pack's been going. And I thought to myself, why not put the mod pack together in the list, get it out to you, because I can probably get about 2 hours of gameplay per night with my work schedule. So let's keep with everything. So everything that I've got here is all here. There are other mods that I want to add in, but I'm going to wait until my run is done. I've been very, very happy with my save right now, and the direction my character is going in the game. I'm loving every minute of it, and I don't want to add anything else to it. So later on I will. So there's 2 ways you can install this. So if you follow my list, you can go through and install the mod just by making your selections, and then you've only got this 1 file here. Or you're going to have what I recommend that you do is go through and individually install every single little mod. The reason for that is when I go through and add in these other mods, they're going to sit in peculiar places because I've already got an idea of where to put them, right? Where they're not going to cause any problems. Yeah. So I would recommend, it's going to take you some time, right? Whenever you're dealing with Mod Organizer, it's going to take you time, regardless. Besides like doing a full installation and getting you that full installation, but you will see right here when you read it why I haven't, right? And I've also said so in a video, okay? So I would recommend you install it this way. Now it'll equate to about 207 mods. This is the reason why I call it the experimental. I've never really gone past 50, maybe 60 mods. This is the first time I've gone so nutty, right? And I'm nowhere near like gamma level. Gamma level is like nearly 600 or something fucking mods. Like that's insanity. And I'm doing something like this. It's crazy. So That's out of the way. Now let's go over the document. So besides my introduction, I've got all of my mod organizer list is all here. All screenshotted, so graphics, you'll see there it's in the graphics. All of my sound mods, every single one of them in the order that they're in. Right? You're going to find that all here. If you're curious about that, I thought I'd put it in there. Now, I did say before that I was going to add in all the mods that I haven't ticked, right? But I felt that that would be way too confusing to see all these ticks and then nothing and then ticks, and you'll be sitting there thinking, what the fuck's he done? So I decided for this version, I'm just going to give you everything that I have actually selected, and then you can go through and just go, okay, main file, beefs, and then install it that way. Yeah. So hopefully that might be so confusing for you. If it ends up being confusing, and I get a lot of comments from people saying, hey, no, we prefer it if you did it this way, you know, install all the ones that you haven't installed. I can tell you now, when it comes to the DLTX pack, there's no fucking way I'm ever doing that for this mod. There's like, I don't know how many mods there are, like 150 or 100 mods in there. No fucking way would I do it there. But if I get enough comments about it, then I'll probably go through and readjust this and restructure it. Right? But for now, I felt that this was the best way to do it. Once we get down to the individual mods themselves, all of them have a link. All of them are linked. So each one of these names with the underline on them, they've all got links to every single mod on ModDB. And you can download them from there, right? I recommend when you do access them, that you go and read the description that's written there so that you have a better understanding of the mod. Yeah. On top of that, if you go to these expanders here, you're going to find the way that I installed it. They're normally denoted by a tick, which is green, and an X, which is red. So that means I did not install this, did not install this. And then I've got a little circle here. In some cases, you're going to find a mod that has got a circle around it. Where the selection is, it's because you can only really select one. That's the way the foam mod was structured. Yeah. So that's all of those mods, right? Now, if I go down to General Fire mode, you're going to find the way that I installed it. So the process, even right here, when I'm going manual, I've gone through and I've gone, you got to click manual. You've got to go through here and make these selections, and then okay. This is covering for you only wanting to install the mod and not split up your mods, but it'll also show you, you know, what you're doing when you are going to split up your mods type thing. That's the hope that you're going to get out of it. Yeah. I've also got my MCM settings in here, so that's only some of the mods. The way I wanted to structure this mod pack was so that every single mod that has an MCM option, you can modify it to what you want, right? That's how I want it to be done. In some cases here, the volume is down to me making a video, yeah? So I wanted the sounds to only come through a little bit. As you would have noticed in these last couple of videos, you would have heard that when the bullets are when the guns are being fired, the shells are getting lower and lower because I've gone through and toned down the shell sound, bullet casings. Here, so it's down to level 3, so I can make it a little bit more believable, because before when it started it was really ear piercing. Now it's barely noticeable. Even to me it's still a little loud, so I'm probably going to turn this down to a 2 and give that a test on the next video. Yeah. So some of these it'll be for YouTube, for some not. It'll be down to the actual pack itself. So Mags Redux, yeah. You can see that I've set setting here bullet load time factor to 2, which is the highest setting. And then you unload down to about 1. Now, why did I do this? It's because I'm running a skill system in the game to add that sense of reward and for your playing the game sort of thing. As you're going through, you're getting faster, you're getting better. You're walking faster, you can carry more weight, you can do all of this other. It's the same sort of thing in Gamma. The Gamma, I think, only covers 4 mods, whereas I'm covering, 4 skills. This is covering, I think, 7 or 8 skills that are in the game. And you can see here mag loading. And you would even notice in the progression of my games in the mod, you'll hear that I'm packing mags a little bit faster. If you go to the very first video, you'll hear that it's very slow. And then I think the fourth video, you're hearing it, oh shit, it's getting a little bit faster. That sort of thing. That's what I wanted in the game. Yeah. You'll notice that I'm running a little bit faster. I'm carrying a little bit more weight. You know, I don't know why psi was still in there, but psi hasn't really gone up. That's mostly for psi stress. I took that out because it was causing too many issues. It was too silly, sort of thing. So psi will still show up, but I don't think it will upgrade, even if you get hit by a controller. So I'll have to see whether it's, I haven't really looked, to be honest with you. That's the overall game. Now, down the bottom, there is my LTX file, right? So here, you can download my LTX. So that's going to be all of my settings. So my atmospheric settings, my gloss settings, my shader settings, everything else. You can use my settings if you want. It'll also set up your keyboard commands to what I use. So I also put a keyboard here for you, so you can see all of my keyboard commands that I utilize when I'm playing the game. Right? Some of these are blank because I don't touch them. They might be key bound to something, but I don't fucking use them. So this is what I use. All right. Just be aware though, your screen will be different to mine. So when you use my LTX file, it might be way too bright or it might be way too dark. All right. So you may need to go through and change a few of your settings. Atmospherics here. I'm going to divert you to atmospherics because that's the best way to do it. Sometimes when I try to explain these things, it's better off getting someone who actually knows what they're talking about to do it instead. So graphics here. I just go to atmospherics, so open link. This guy in here does a very good job of explaining it because, well, he's a coder and a modder. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. This video here. I would highly recommend you watch this video because you're going to learn a lot from it. And I think around about the 15-minute mark, 14-minute mark, he goes over your console commands. And I can't explain it as good as he does. The only thing that I want to say is this game is not running any sort of that shader mod besides Triple S shader mod itself. So you know how you get those mods that add the shaders so you can modify your shadows, your highlights and all the other sort of stuff, the real complicated shit. This is not running that at all. What you're looking for is his keyboard commands for just basic Anomaly or just basic Triple S shader mod. That's it. He'll have it all in there for you and he'll explain it. Alright, that's what I used for when I was setting everything up. Better to hear it from someone who knows what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah. Also, I should have said that at the start. Sorry. But if you are brand new to S.T.A.L.K.E.R Anomaly modding, I've got a link here to my video when it comes to S.T.A.L.K.E R Anomaly modding. This is my beginner's guide. Please use this. Right, and it's also going to give you my document. Oh, fuck! I didn't link these. I'll link these before this video goes up. I forgot to link these on my page. Right. Anyway, they're all here. Follow my video, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay. For just beginner stalker. I've tried to make this as beginner friendly as possible. Right. So anyone can walk up and anyone can understand this. Yeah. You know, that's why I've set it up this way. So that I can help you out as much as possible. LTX file. If you wanted to install the LTX file, you're going to find it in your install of Anomaly under app data. Delete whatever was here when you first set it up following my video for how to set up S.T.A.L.K.E.R Anomaly. Delete this and then add in my LTX file. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. And then you should have everything that's set up immediately for you as soon as you start the game. hopefully you shouldn't have any issues. If you do, all you need to do is delete that user LTX file, start the game up again, and it'll be fresh as if nothing was done. Yeah? And then just follow that video for atmospherics, and he'll run you through it. Yeah? I hope, because I do this off the cuff all the time, I hope I've covered everything. This is a very, very simple list. When I do get my other mods that I'm going to add in, I'm going to add in like an add-on section here. I know I said to someone a while ago that I was going to do a ice version of the game. Once I finish my run, that is my intent, is to make an ice version of this pack. And then I'll add in an add-on section here, and I'll call it ice fucking whatever, and you'll be able to utilize that instead, and it'll all be based on this pack. That's why I recommended that you go through and install everything this way. So then you might think, hey mate, I want to fucking go through and play an ice version of this mod. I'll show you exactly what to do to set it up. I hope that's it. This is the fucking, I don't know how many times I've tried to do this now, version of this fucking video. I am hopefully done.